Hello YouTube! I thought I would get on and do another update, or a update I should say. The last video that I did was basically me taking a pregnancy test and it was negative. And nothing has changed since then. I've been taking the Internet Cheapy Strips Wanfo brand. Look like this. I don't know if you can see that or not. I just took one and it's still negative. AF was due today. When I woke up this morning, I took my temperature with my trusty basal thermometer, and my temperature had gone down to cover line, which for me is, let me check real fast, I think it's 79, or not 79, wow, sorry, I'm scatterbrained. 97.9 is my cover line, and that's where my temperature dropped to this morning. However, for some reason our heater was not set on the right temperature last night and it didn't kick on like it should have, so it was rather cold this morning when I woke up. I don't know if that affects it at all, but I wasn't surprised because, you know, like I said, AF was due today and my pregnancy tests are still negative. So, I'm not really sure why she didn't show up today because according to Fertility Friend, she's due today. But we'll see. We'll see if my temperatures drop tomorrow morning too, or if they rise. I mean, they dropped the past 2 days, so I'm not really expecting anything out of the cycle. Yesterday morning it was 98.3, but the morning before that was 98.6, so anyway, so yeah, I'm just waiting on Aunt Flo to come, which kind of sucks, but you know, whatever, she's got to come for me to start my next cycle, so just bring it on. Just want her to show up. I'm hoping that she doesn't dawdle like she did last cycle. A regular 28-day cycle would be great. So anyway, I wanted to talk a little bit about what I plan on trying this month that I haven't tried the other months, because I try to do at least one different thing every month. So this month I'm going to try pre-seed. I've heard a lot of good stuff about it and no bad stuff about it, so I mean it's gotta be decent. Let's see, I am going to be getting a male fertility test that checks to see if your man's sperm is above or below what's considered normal, I guess. Let me click on it and get a little more information. It's by Baby Start. It's called Fertile Count for Men, obviously. I think the brand that I'm gonna get, I'm buying it off of eBay, and it's from a UK store, United Kingdom store. So, according to World Health Organization, a man needs 20 million sperm per milliliter to be considered fertile. So this test identifies whether a man's sperm concentration is greater or less than that. It doesn't really confirm, like it says, a positive result is going to be good news, although this is not proof of fertility. So just because you have a high sperm count or a good sperm count doesn't mean that there's not other problems like motility or what does it say here, incompletely formed sperm cells, stuff like that. But if we take it and at least we know that the sperm count is high, then you know, we'll know that we're not working with lower numbers. And I just accidentally clicked out of my eBay. So let me get back in here real quick and see what else we got. Okay, I'm also going to be trying the ovulation Ovulite. It's basically like a saliva ovulation test. I know it sounds really weird, but I don't know, it could work. It's worth trying. It's only 20 bucks. Let's see. Basically, it's a little container. It's about this big. And you just put a little bit of saliva on the end of it. And you look through it's a little microscope. You focus it and you look at it. And during the time that you ovulate, your saliva will be more crystal-like or fern-like, rather than when you're not ovulating, it'll be basically just plain saliva. I'll post a couple pictures so that you guys can see what I'm talking about, but I thought it was worth trying. Basically, it's just something else to help pinpoint ovulation. A lot of people get, they'll slowly, steadily, if you do it every day, you can see your saliva getting more crystallized until it gets to the maximum crystallization, or whatever you call it, so that you can use this with ovulation tests, which I plan on doing again, and it'll help pinpoint the exact time you ovulate. So between this, OPKs, and charting, we should have it down to the hour. No, I'm just kidding. We should have it down at least to the day. So let's see what else. Once I start my period, I'm going to get the fertility test by first response for women. It's basically just a pee stick. It looks like a pregnancy test. You pee on it on the 3rd day of your cycle, or the 3rd day of your period, and it tells you if your FSH levels, I think that's what it is, I could be wrong, are too high or if they're too high, then basically your hormones are off. If it's not too high, then you're good, because I guess at the time of your period you should have high FSH. I hope I'm saying that right. Basically, to put it in shorter, simpler terms, it tells you whether or not your eggs are still good. That's what it says on the box anyway. So I'm going to take that, which my eggs should be fine because I've hatched 3 girls already, so I don't really think that's the problem, but I'm going to check just in case, because your body changes and you never know. So, I think that's pretty much it. Yeah. Pre-seed, the 2 fertility tests, the new ovulation device. Of course, I'm going to be getting my OPKs and my pregnancy tests on eBay. And, still taking my prenatal vitamins every day, all the time. It's a good brand. And my folic acid. Maybe if I don't get pregnant this coming up cycle, then I'll look and see if there's some other supplements that I can start taking that will help. But for now, I'm really just waiting on my period to start, which I'm hoping will be in the morning. She usually comes in the morning, usually when I wake up and go to the bathroom first thing. She's there waving at me, so on to cycle 8. I know I said in a previous video at that time that it was cycle 9, but hubby and I talked about it and we did not agree. Basically, we started trying to conceive, but it wasn't really actively. We weren't using any kind of devices, any OPKs or anything. I counted it as actively trying to conceive, but he counts it as not really trying. So we came to, wow, I just totally went blank. We came to the agreement, we will agree that next cycle is 8. Cycle number 8 for trying to conceive. 8's a lucky number, right? I'm still crossing my fingers, I'm hoping. So, anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and pop up a picture of my fertility friend chart, just so you can see what my temperatures were like this cycle. Ooh. And that's pretty much it for this update. I can't really update on anything until, I mean, even once my period starts, I can't really update it unless I'm gonna update and say, hey, my period started. So, I guess I will update again. Maybe when AF is over. That'd probably be a good place. Maybe when all my good stuff comes in that I'm ordering, I will do, I'll do another update, and instead of just showing pictures of it, I'll actually show what all of it looks like. And maybe do a little better explanation on what each thing does, because you never know. Maybe it'll be the one thing that actually helps us conceive. So, thanks for watching. Yeah, catch me on the next video. Bye, guys.